Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so first I start off by applying my foundation using a stippling brush by BH and then buff it in with my beauty blender. I am using the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation in Clair Bronze. I love this foundation, it's amazing. After I've done the eye makeup on top of my lid, I'm going to use my MAC concealer in NC42 and just go underneath my eyes and very close to my liner to clean it up and use that to highlight. I'm just going to make a little triangle from one corner of my eye to my temple and then the tip of my nose, and I'm just going to repeat that on both eyes. Now I'm going to make a thin line down the bridge of my nose, apply very little to my forehead and my upper lip and my chin. The point of highlighting is that you want to bring all the higher parts of your face out. Now I use a concealer to highlight, and the point of that is it helps me conceal and highlight at the same time. Then using my beauty blender, I just buff that out. You don't want to drag with the blender, you just want to press it and it'll blend it really, really nicely. The beauty blender picks up excess product, so this doesn't really look cakey, and this concealer that I'm using is also very nice. It's the only product I'm using in this tutorial that isn't drugstore. This one I find is really nice because it does not crease and it's definitely worth the investment. Now to contour, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Espresso, and I'm just gonna put out very little. You don't want to put on too much, otherwise it looks too dark and it doesn't complement everyone. And again, I just want this to be a subtle contour. So I'm going around my temples and I'm tracing my cheekbone. I think you can see the line, and then around the frame of my face. I'm not going to apply any of this to my nose because it makes my nose look too orange then, but I will contour my nose later on, you'll see. And then using my Morphe E20 brush, I'm just going to blend out that darker concealer, but you want to make sure you don't take it too high or too low, otherwise it's going to look unnatural. You just want to make it look like it's casting a shadow. Now, this brush is really the star of the show because it's so dense and so nice to blend out this product. I know a lot of people like to use the beauty blender to blend out the contour, but I honestly find that working with this brush has made it 100 times easier. Obviously, you can use any other brush, but this brush isn't too expensive. Morphe brushes are amazing, and I would definitely say it's worth the spend. I think it's $12. And then not picking up any more product, just what's already on the brush. I'm just gonna run it down the sides of my nose to give my nose a subtle contour, but I don't want it to look too orange, which it tends to do, so I'm going to move on very quickly. Now, I feel like I put too much of the dark concealer in this eye, so I'm gonna use the brush I used to apply my foundation to just pick up some of that darker concealer and then go back over that. I find that this dark concealer works really, really well, and it's only $3. I have bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in medium to dark, and I find that the colors, the contour pans, work better as eyeshadow transition colors, and the pan comes with 6 colors. At least 3 of those are too light for me to contour with. I could use them as a powder for my face. The other 2 are too dark for me to contour with. It looks like I've injured myself, like my skin looks too dark. It doesn't look like it would be a shadow. And the 6th color is a highlighter, which is 10K, but it doesn't turn out too well. Then I went and I applied some falsies. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.